Hey, Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com. And today I want to give you a little analogy that I think will really help you in building your business. And I was reading the book Go for No for Network Marketing. Actually, I'm reading through it the second time, which is not new material for me because I've been in the industry for 28 years, full time for 27. So I get the whole concept. But man, it's a great book. If you haven't gotten that book, you should. It is terrific and will really help you. But I was reminded of the digging for gold through dirt analogy, and I first heard this analogy many years ago from Jim Rohn, which many of you know. Jim Rohn was one of the greatest business philosophers and personal development gurus of the 20th century, and still, even though he's passed away, is influencing millions of people. And he built his first real business in network marketing. A lot of people aren't really aware of that. But anyway, the philosophy here is that I want you to imagine for a second that you're standing on a plot of ground, and as far as you can see, you have access to this ground. You actually own this ground, and you know that there is gold in this ground, right? You know it. Now, you can't see it. It's not on the surface. And the tool that you have is time. Right? That's the tool that you have, right? So in order to get the gold out, you have to invest time. Now, if you invest a little bit of time, it's like using a spoon, right? You dig a spoonful of dirt at a time. If you have a little bit more time, you use a shovel, right? You get shovelfuls, which is a whole lot of spoonfuls in one thing. And, if you have more time, then it's like having heavy equipment, right? I'm not even talking about like mining equipment. I'm just talking about having some dirt and the ability to get the gold out of it. But the thing to understand that you really have to grasp here is the analogy part is success is not finding the gold because the gold's in there, right? You don't even have to find the gold. It's in there, right? Success is removing the dirt, right? By getting the dirt out, you get the gold too, right? But you have to successfully sift through the dirt. And when I teach, it's a very simple philosophy. Working with the human race is easy because out of every 10 people that have a need, 2 are ready to act on that need. 2 want to do something about it at this moment. It's your job to remove the 8 to find the 2, not to remove the 8 permanently to say, okay, you 8 are out. I'll never talk to you again. You have no opportunity. No, we're talking about right now. Right now is you have to move through those other 8 to find the 2. Your successes are removing the 8 because the 2 are right there going, oh, it's me, right? So the same thing is here with the dirt and the gold. It takes, I was reading up a little bit on gold mining. Boy, that's really interesting for me, being a non-techie guy. But essentially a profitable mine might get $14 worth of gold out of moving a ton of dirt, right? So if you think about it, the profitability comes in how fast can you move that dirt, right? How fast can you go through that dirt to find the gold? Because the more dirt you remove, the more gold you will surface. So it's successfully removing the dirt. Now, fortunately, this work is a lot easier than digging in the dirt. But here's the lesson. The dirt doesn't care who you are, right? The dirt doesn't care about what your history was. The dirt doesn't care about how much you screwed up in your life. The dirt doesn't care that you made a million mistakes in your life. It doesn't care where you went to school. It doesn't care what gender you are. It doesn't care where you live. It doesn't care about anything except are you removing it, right? That is some of these the fundamentals of our business that people miss, right? They miss trying to find magic when if they just understand, hey, you just gotta dig your dirt. You dig your dirt and you'll succeed, and it doesn't really matter. Nothing else actually matters. Yeah, there's all kinds of other aspects you can apply to it, but don't forget the number one thing is you just successfully remove dirt to find your gold. I hope that was helpful for you.